Hi, Lena.
So we are going to show really just some ideas of how you would edit a template or pull up a new template um, on Canva. And like I said, Lynnea is very skilled in her Canva use, so I wanted to spotlight her for this.
All right. It's fine. I have enough charge. So, um, do you want me to start with something I've already made?
I would say if you were starting with like you wanted to do a regular invite for
Like the
just
simple
a
shop.
normal party, how would you open that up and start it on Canva? And maybe
Okay.
it could be a Christmas theme one.
So, what I usually do is I'll go to this invitation. You can hear me, right?
Yes. Yep.
All right. So when I go to the invitation, then 90% of the time I will start from a template. So I don't need that. Design. So the
Okay, so
last one,
design is in the top corner there.
yep. And then so you can do like even like a Christmas open house. And
Sorry, I gotta take care of my dog. No,
so
no.
and then I'll scroll through. I really like this one, honestly, because and then with that, um, I will with this one, I'll probably make this image a little bit smaller. Just because I will, and then I always, you see that line that pops up? That's the center. I always try to make sure that it's in the center still. Um, and then let's say November would be November sometime. Come on, thank you. November 18th, I don't know, 2025 is my open house. Uh, And then we're going to say it's from 3:30 p.m., 3:30 to 7 p.m. All right, so you see it kind of got too big for the line. Then you just use this pull line and you can. All right, so this one, even with just this step into the magic, you can say step into the magic of Mary Kay this holiday season. And then what I would do, uh, move that up a little bit.
Does the arrows they just pop up for you above the like
What?
when you're wanting to move it, you just have to select the box section, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And with the text to edit it, you just click in the text box.
I double click and that will highlight stuff.
Okay.
So then with this, what I'll probably do, actually, I don't want the same font. So I'll go over to this text and then I want to add a little bit of body text.
Okay.
Mm,
So the text is on the left sidebar, third one down is where that
yes.
is.
And then drawing for an evening of skincare and glamour as we as I showcase. Wonderful products. All right. So then I want to select all of this, okay? Because I don't like that font. I want something more, not like that. Um, ooh, what about this Alice? Yes, I like the Alice. And then I do have a typo right there. I need to put a space. And then I want to make it a little bit narrower. So I want it like that. So you see how there's that longer bubble? You will pull that. Um, and that's how you can make it narrower or wider. Um, so what I would probably do up here is I would probably add a heading, Mary Kay. Um, this one I might use that Alice. Put that there, make it smaller. And then to make it smaller, you just grab one of the corners and then you gotta stick with the theme of Mary Kay. I want a pink color, so I'm going to start with this pink, but then I'm going to go to this one because I want like a burgundy-ish pink. So I want like a dark, almost red pink, and I'll do it like that. So that's not centered.
I love your detail orientedness.
That's better. That's better. So and then like this has the address. So my address is 706 West 10th Eldorado. Right. So that like I said, I like using it from templates because most of it was already made for me.
Mhm.
And I just adapted it to fit what I needed.
I have a question for you.
Absolutely.
Can you, if let's say I put in our Facebook group this invite, but it didn't have the date and it didn't have the address.
Uh-huh.
Can you upload a picture into Canva and edit it like that? Like, so let's say like if I saved this as a PDF or you saved it, which I do want you to show how to save the picture itself. But
Right.
if the if I put it on my Facebook for the unit as a blank cam like a blank thing, could they take it and put it into Canva pretty easily, or would it be easier just to pull up the template again?
So you could do it two ways. Um, the one way would be to just duplicate this page and then delete like both of those.
Mm-hmm.
That would make it a good picture for people to use because then when you download it,
Like, let's
um,
say that you go ahead and save it, and I put that blank template, and then Marcy, mother, decided on Facebook to save it to her phone, but it's blank. How would she edit that picture, that
so
blank?
you would want to save it as a JPEG. So if you notice, there's JPEG, PNG, PDF standard, PDF print, all this stuff. I would save it as a JPEG. We're gonna download both pages and then watch as it. So now they're open. All right. So there's that. Save that. I need to open that. When you do save it as a JPEG, you will have to um, extract the files. Okay. So now this number two is the blank one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a page.
Yeah,
Then I'm
that's
going
what
to
I was gonna ask you
upload.
to do. Yay!
So I'm going to upload a file. So there's that. I need number two, open. So that there's what I just made. And we can just make it fit the page. And then you can just add text over it.
Okay.
So,
So you would go back to the text. So after you did, you had to click upload, right? Upload
yes.
that fifth one down to get that picture in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the text,
Yep.
and then you're just putting the text box back in.
Mm-hmm. And you can make it bigger.
Fantastic.
So, and
Okay,
then yeah.
awesome. So we went over adding text box, centering them, how to move them around, how to download the picture to recreate the, like if you had the blank picture, how to recreate it. Because Lynnea's not going to go and make all your invites for you. I'm sorry. She's not going to do that unless you pay her.
If you pay me, then I might.
Um, but the invites, like this one, I'll probably put this one that she just made. I'll probably just put that as a blank template on our Facebook page. But then that, if you're like, I want to do a different theme, or I want to just know how to make a normal invite that's not holiday themed, that's where you can use that. Okay, search bar, use a template because there are a lot of great templates. You can make your own, but that's like more effort than you need to. It's okay. So we want to make it maximize that effort as much as possible. So thank you, Lynnea, for sharing that. Is there any last things that we should know about the Canva, or you think we should know about the Canva?
I think that's a lot of the basics. So I think that's a good place to start.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for sharing.